Hello everyone. In this video we're going to be talking about properties of parallelograms. So the first thing is that opposite sides are, it's a parallelogram, so opposite sides are parallel and opposite sides are congruent. So parallel and congruent. Okay, so we're going to label this on our diagram. Opposite sides are parallel and congruent, so that means that this side is equivalent or is congruent to this side, and this one is congruent to this one. We also want to say that these sides are parallel, so the way that we're going to denote that is with some arrows. So this one is parallel to this one, and then these two are also parallel to each other, that way. Okay, then we also have this property that opposite angles are congruent. Okay, so we're just going to mark this on our diagram as well. That means that angle A is congruent to angle C, and then we also know that angle B is congruent to angle D. Okay, then we also have that consecutive angles are supplementary. So that means that they're going to add up to 180. Supplementary. Okay, and like I said, that means they add up to 180. So that means that, let's just say, for example, angle B is, or let's say angle B is 120 degrees. That would mean that angle C is going to be 60 degrees. So angles that are beside of each other are going to add up to 180. So just saying like B and C or A and B or something like that. Okay, then we also have that alternate interior angles are congruent. And we're going to mark this on our other diagram just so that it doesn't start looking confusing. So that means that if you have a transversal, so here's a transversal, going through two parallel lines, their alternate interior angles are congruent. So that means that this angle and this angle are congruent. Okay, so that's our first one. Then we have that this one and this one are congruent. It's another one. And then we still have some more. We know that this one, and let's just make that with 3, that one, and this one are congruent. And then we have our very last one, this guy here, and this one. Okay, so these are alternate interior angles, and this can only happen if it is a parallelogram, if both sides are parallel. Okay, then we have the last one, diagonals bisect each other. And that means that it just cuts them into two congruent pieces. So that means that this and this are congruent, and this one, so BE and ED are congruent. Okay, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please stay tuned for the next one, where we'll be applying the properties of parallelograms. Goodbye.